What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to a very exciting Liverpool transfer news video. In this video we will talk about Jurgen Klopp admitting that he would love to sign Jadon Sancho and he wants to sign him in the future, and also the reaction to the Liverpool Bayern Munich game. We will have Andrew Robertson, Jurgen Klopp and many other players reacting to the game and what we can expect from the second leg. So Jurgen Klopp was asked about what does he think about English players going to the Bundesliga to, fulfill their potential, especially young players. And Jurgen Klopp said, "We are not blind, we saw Jadon Sancho, we liked him, and then we think, can we get him?" When he was at Manchester City. And no, the reason is English clubs don't sell to other English clubs. I don't know exactly what the reason is for that. Jurgen Klopp continued, but they don't do it. Now they can go to Germany, which is a wonderful league. So what do you think? Do you think Jadon Sancho would come to Liverpool maybe in the next 2 or 3 years? I think he would cost an absolutely astronomical amount, but he could be the next great winger, English winger, to become a world-class player. He's already very good and he is just 18, 19 years old. At the moment he's 18. And Jurgen Klopp was asked what does he think about English youngsters going to the Bundesliga. And he answered, where else would a team that gets 80,000 fans at every home game to put so much faith in youngsters? Buying English players is a smart idea because we would never have a chance to get Sancho from Manchester City, but this indicates that from Dortmund we can sign him. So Dortmund do sell their players to English clubs. Very recently Christian Pulisic signed a contract at Chelsea, and also other players went from Dortmund to the Premier League. And I think it would be very, very good that if Liverpool went in and signed Jadon Sancho. So Jadon Sancho was signed by Dortmund because he didn't get any playing time at Manchester City, and I think he made a brilliant career choice, because at Manchester City he would never get into the team ahead of Raheem Sterling, Leroy Sané, Mahrez. So he went to Dortmund. He started a few games last season, but this is his breakthrough season. He already has 8 goals in 28 games, which is really remarkable. He has 7 goals in 21 games in the Bundesliga, and he has many more assists. And I think he would be just a fantastic, brilliant signing for Liverpool. The big question is, what does Jadon Sancho himself want? And at the moment, in my opinion, he should stay at Dortmund. Even though as much as I would love to see him in Liverpool, I think he should stay at Dortmund because he's starting in almost every game and he should develop. And maybe in the next 3 years, once he developed and got much better, and once he can start here regularly for a team like Liverpool, then he should start looking for clubs. And I think Jadon Sancho would love to play in the Premier League because, England is his home country, and of course he wants to progress at Dortmund, but I don't think that he wants to stay in the Bundesliga all his career. He definitely wants to come back and show what he can do to the English public, to his home country in the Premier League. So I think there is a chance that Liverpool could sign Jadon Sancho in the future, but not necessarily right now. And what kind of transfer fee would he command? I think he would command a 100 million transfer fee. And again, Borussia Dortmund made fantastic piece of business, just signing him for as little as 8 million eventually when he was 17 years old is brilliant business, because even now Jadon Sancho is probably worth about 40 or 50 million, but if Dortmund and Sancho are patient and they wait a little bit, in 1 or 2 seasons somebody will pay 80 or 90 million pounds for this guy Jadon Sancho. And I will be honest, it was a joy to watch so far how he progressed, and how this Borussia Dortmund team is playing is very, very entertaining. It's such a shame that they had such a blip, because in the last few games, they lost a 3-0 lead against Hoffenheim at home. They went out from the German Cup to Werder Bremen on penalties after they were leading, and also they got a couple of draws in the Bundesliga. And Bayern Munich, even though Bayern very recently lost to Leverkusen, the Dortmund dropped so many points in the past few games that Bayern cut the deficit from 8 or 9 points to just 3 points, and that's like nothing. That's like one defeat. So Dortmund are now definitely looking over their shoulders, and I wanted Dortmund to win the Bundesliga because it gets so boring if one team wins the title all the time. Like, look at the Serie A. Not many people are very interested in the Serie A title race right now because Juventus are about to win their eighth Serie A title in a row, which the rival clubs like Napoli, Milan, Inter, Lazio, they must be hating that. To see Juventus win 8 Serie A titles in a row is just obscene, and this is why the Premier League is one of the most popular leagues, because you can never predict in advance what could happen. Everybody was saying that Manchester City will walk the league title again, but at the moment, if Liverpool even get 1 point against Man United on Sunday, then Liverpool go back on top. So I'm really looking forward to the rest of the season, and I wish Dortmund and Jadon Sancho all the best, but you must know that you are welcome at Liverpool at any time. Andrew Robertson says that Liverpool's draw to Bayern Munich was down to a lack of composure, and I've been seeing people saying that the pressure is getting to Liverpool players, and maybe that's why they are snatching at the chances. I don't really think so, but in the back of their minds, maybe it is affecting them. Because we had a lot more clear-cut chances against Bayern. We were just unlucky. I mean, if Mane connects with that overhead kick a little bit better, it ends up into the back of the net. If Mane has a little bit more, better left foot, he could have scored past Manuel Neuer, but we didn't have that many clear-cut chances. Robertson said on another day, the lads put the chances away in front of goal, and we make better decisions in the final third, and that's true, because even Robertson had some crosses which were wayward and too high for the likes of Salah and Alexander-Arnold when they were wide open at the far post. And Robertson also said maybe somebody has rushed the shot, or perhaps I have rushed the cross or tried too hard. These things can happen in big games. It is all about having composure, and we probably lacked that in the first half. Second half we were better with the ball without really creating anything. A clean sheet at home in the Champions League is so crucial, because we know that when we go over there and we can grab one, it means they have to score 2. These are all things that come into play, and if we can be a bit more clinical, I think we can score over there in Munich. And I agree with Robertson, a 0-0 is not a bad result at all. And Bayern came just to defend for 80% of the game, which shows how far Liverpool have come, and which also shows that this Bayern Munich is not the team of last year or 2 years ago. They are a lot weaker, and they were actually very afraid of Liverpool, but they will come out and attack at home, and I think there will be a lot more space behind whoever plays right back at Bayern, and also Alaba. And Liverpool should exploit that, but ultimately it will come down to who takes their chances better. I think Bayern Munich will have chances, Liverpool will have chances. Whoever takes more of their chances, and whoever keeps more composure in front of goal, a cool head, will go through to the quarterfinals. And I don't think Liverpool should be nervous, but at the moment it looks like the players are nervous in the title race, in the Champions League. Maybe the pressure is getting to them. It shouldn't be, because we are in such a wonderful position, and even though the fans, the players, the manager, everybody wants to win the Premier League title so much, I think everybody expected Manchester City to win the title, so I think Liverpool should play with a little bit more freedom, but maybe it's a mental thing, and of course it's easier said than done that Liverpool should play with more freedom, because yeah, the pressure is maybe getting to the players, and I really hope that Jurgen Klopp can free up something in their mental attitude, or mental, in their mental attitude, because against Manchester United we really need to take our chances. I'm actually fascinated to find out what will happen in the Manchester United-Liverpool game, because Man United have a very high confidence, but Liverpool are also in a very good form, and Man United, in my opinion, they have high confidence and they will attack Liverpool. So Liverpool could have a lot more space to attack to, and the Liverpool are not as good in the positional play. When somebody is parking the bus and sitting back, and Liverpool are not like 100% firing. You know, sometimes Liverpool struggle to unlock, park the bus, compact, low block defense, but I don't think Man United will play like that. At home, at Old Trafford, the Man United crowd will urge them on. They would love nothing else more than to derail Liverpool's season, and that could play into Liverpool's hands, because if Liverpool you know, exploit the gaps that Man United will leave behind their midfield when they attack Liverpool and we get the ball, I think we could have a lot of joy. And but Man United are in good form, so Liverpool have to be careful. But I think if we play as we can play to the maximum of our ability, we can win at Old Trafford, but also Man United can win. And I think it's such a crucial game in the title race, because momentum is everything, and if Man United beat Liverpool, Liverpool will lose all the momentum and Man City will just get even more confidence. And when Man City get on top in the Premier League, I don't think they will surrender their lead, but let's just wait and see what happens in the title race. It's going to be fascinating, that's for sure. And Jurgen Klopp hit the nail on the head what the problem was against Bayern Munich. He said this, and I quote, "We had 10 or 12 situations where everything was prepared, everything was on a plate, and then we played a very average last pass or gave the ball away. That caused us two problems. One, we didn't create a chance, and on the other hand, we gave them the ball and they had a counter-attack, which made the game even more intense. What we wanted tonight was to get a result we can work with, and we can work with that 0-0 draw, obviously. We still feel like we are proper in the competition, but we have to show that." Jurgen Klopp refused to blame the 10-day break that Liverpool had before the Bayern game. Jurgen Klopp said, "Sharpness has nothing to do with the last pass. It is about being in the moment, doing the right step. You saw the situations, they were nothing to do with the 10 days. And even if it did, we had the 10 days break, we cannot change it. Now we will not have any break anymore, so now we play through it, and if it was a problem tonight, then we will not have that problem anymore, because now we play every 3 days. And now we have to recover, and we have to prepare for the Manchester United game, and they are obviously in a good shape, which we all saw yesterday. I don't think about it now, but I know it will come, and now we start preparing that game. It is another tough one. That is how football is at the top club. We play Bayern Munich tonight and then Man United at the weekend. That's cool, actually. But it will not be easy for sure. And I fully agree with Jurgen Klopp. The last pass or the last decision before, you know, the goal scoring chance was not right. Liverpool weren't making the right decisions in the final third, and that can happen to even the best team. On the other hand, what is really good is that without Van Dijk we actually kept a clean sheet and didn't concede against Bayern Munich, which is huge. Everybody was afraid of you know, Matip and Fabinho against Lewandowski, and Fabinho defended fantastically. What a player we have. He can play in midfield, but also he can play right back. He has been right back at Brazil national team, and he can play centre back. And in all the top teams, you need a versatile player like that who can fill into multiple positions. So even when we have 3 centre-backs out, like Lovren and Gomez injured, Van Dijk suspended, Fabinho could still keep us a clean sheet at Anfield against Bayern Munich, which is huge. The only worry is that Liverpool, for the last 5 games away in Europe, Liverpool lost 5 times in a row. So something's got to give. Bayern are very strong at home, but if there is one team who can go to Bayern Munich and get even a score draw or a victory, it's Liverpool, and that will be a huge game. And Henderson agrees. Henderson said, "We can hurt Bayern at the Allianz Arena." Henderson said the tie is still alive for sure. Obviously we've got games before, but we've got to be confident still going away there. We know how good they are as a team. We know it will be difficult there again. but we have got experience in the Champions League, and I feel that we can go there and hurt them. It's not the worst result in the world. We would have liked it to have been better. We would have probably liked to score 1 or 2, but that's the way it is. We will dust ourselves down and try to progress. And I agree with Henderson. I think it's a decent result, and Liverpool very rarely go 2 games without scoring a goal. And if we score at the Allianz Arena, Bayern need to beat us clearly, and Liverpool are in a very good form still. We are a very good team, much better than in last few seasons. So I'm really looking forward to the Bayern-Liverpool game, because it will take something really special from Bayern Munich to knock this Liverpool team out. Remember that Jurgen Klopp brought this Liverpool team to 2 European finals, a Europa League final and the Champions League final, and I think he wants to do it again. So let me know what they think about everything that I talked about in this video, and the new career mode episode is coming later today, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.